one of the longtime sponsors here on the Tiger Network from Learfield Sports. Our friends from Socket, you know them, those friendly internet guys, 1-800-SOCKET3 or Socket.net. Carson Coffman from Socket is with us. Buddy, is that what you had planned out for tonight? The way this game was going to go? Is this where you scripted it?
I'm so happy to see that win. Mike, you're always a little easier on me after we have a win, so that last 30 seconds was pretty tough on me.
Yeah, pretty tough, and I'm told they took a couple of looks at the monitor during that point in time. We've talked quite a bit over the years. Your company continues to grow, continues to do innovative things. Since the last time we've had a chance to talk, what are some of the new things that are taking place at Socket?
Well, I think the last time we spoke, and I think it was a nail-biter just like this, we had talked a little bit about our cloud-based phone systems we were starting to roll out. And so that's probably what's really new right now is that has really taken off. And when I say cloud-based, that's a hosted phone system. So we talked before how we're an option for people to choose for local telephone service, and now we can take that all the way down to the handset on your desk and provide full unified communications for your company. So we like to think of it as, now you can be a part of the cloud, but you can buy it local from here in Missouri, which we think it's real attractive to a lot of businesses.
In areas that you've expanded to, and of course your footprint continues to grow each and every year, but in the areas that you've expanded to in the state, how have you been received? And have you gone outside the state yet? And where's that in the thought process?
Yeah, we have. We're actually into Kansas, Arkansas, over in Oklahoma. We do some business there. Our emphasis is in Missouri. That's where 90+% of our business is. There's still a lot of things we want to do here. And it's always, I kind of chuckle, always get a laugh when we go into a market, and it's the first time that people have ever thought about having a choice for who they can go to for their local phone and internet service because they've just been used to what they've had for years. So we always tell them, even if you choose not to go to Socket, we hope you do, but it's still good for the market because we bring competition in, and we like to keep the big guys on their toes.
Let me ask you a question. You've been a part of the Tiger Network since the company started. How many years now for Socket?
Well, it's funny you say that. This is the 20th year. So
is it really?
Yeah, 1994 the company was incorporated, and so this is 20 years. Been a while.
Yeah, congratulations. It's always great to see.
I don't know if you can still call us a startup. We still operate like one.
A local company succeed and have long-term success. What's on the horizon? What's out there in the future for Socket?
Well, we're pretty excited. This year's a big year for us in 2014. In addition to the cloud-based services like the hosted phone system, we're going to have TV service coming out early this summer. That'll be a true replacement for satellite or cable TV. That's going to really focus on our fiber customers. We continue to do more fiber. We got projects from Kansas City to St. Louis, down south to the lake, up north. We're doing a lot more fiber cable, and TV was just kind of a natural transition. People want to see that. So we'll have local channels and everything. In addition, and I mentioned that earlier, the fiber is going to be a big portion of that because we're just seeing such a great demand for internet. That just continues to grow, and so we continue to build out our own network, which has worked really well.
As I've told you many times, the computer and the things that it does and its functions are somewhat like hieroglyphics for me that are still kind of foreign. But here's the thing, and I say that because many times I've had to call the service people at Socket, and I've always received unbelievable, I don't want to say compassionate, because sometimes when you feel unintelligent on things like that, but great service, great responsiveness. How do you train your people to get that type of productivity from those folks that deal really at the ground level with your customers?
Well, we call it, I like compassionate, but we say empathy. So we try to have empathy for everyone that calls in because it's easy to forget that for technical people, these guys are really, they're whizzes at it. It's easy to forget that people that are calling in, they don't want to be dealing with this. They just want things to work. So I think that, trying to train that empathy in, and it doesn't hurt that we've got, every call's answered right here in Missouri locally. So we have a lot of people from these communities we're working in, and so they feel like they're a part of they're a part of that community, and they're dealing with their neighbor or their friend that's calling in. So I think those two things combine, and that's great to hear because that's what we work so hard for, is to make sure that when people call in, ideally you don't have any problems, but there is a problem. How we handle it is so important, and how we treat people.
Can we add compassionate to the training manual?
Empathy. Yeah, we can probably throw it in there.
That's good. Carson Coffman from Socket, congratulations on 20 great years. Thanks for your support here on the Tiger Network from Learfield Sports.
Thanks for having us.
Always great to see you. Socket's postgame show continues after this. Gary Link will visit with Frank Haith. Missouri wins the game 57-56